Natalie here. Today I'm really excited to show you this quick and simple idea for making some wreath cards out of unique and tangled products, and I want to show you how to make these wreath cards in two different ways. The first way I'm going to show you is by using some stamps. Now I am using the Flower Medallion Builder stamp set for this, so it's not even a Christmas themed product, and that's the beauty of this technique, is that you don't actually have to use a Christmas themed product. Now the way that I'm building up my wreath, you could see that what I first did was to lightly trace a circle shape onto my cardstock there, and I just traced around a container that kind of fit the right size. And then you can see that I made myself two masks out of these same leaves, and I tend to just use scrap paper to make my masks with not the sticky one, and I just place it in the areas that I want it to go and then just move it around. But of course you could use proper masking paper there for that. Now the way that I built my wreath, if you noticed, was that I first stamped in the I want to say the four corners of the circle, but you know what I mean, the top and the bottom and the two sides, and then I filled in the gaps, and that just makes the wreath look quite sort of symmetrical there so that you could get the spacing right. And I then added the different coloured green in the centre of those leaves just to make it a little bit more fun and colourful too. Now I'm keeping these cards today really fairly simple for what I usually do. And so all I'm going to do to finish off these is to add the sentiment there on the cards. Now the sentiment comes from the Yeti Stamp Set from Neat and Tangled, and I've stamped it onto a banner that I've cut out of the Classic Tag 2 die set, which comes with the tags and a couple of banners as well. So that's what I cut that banner out of. And I'm just finishing off this card with a little bow, and then to make little berries, I'm using some Nouveau drops there in gold this time. And that was it for the first card. So it's really quite sort of simple. Now the second card I wanted to show you is how you can take this same sort of idea, and this time I'm using the dies from that same Flower Medallion set. So this is the die that matches that, and I've gone ahead and already cut out a bunch of the leaves out of that sort of aqua paper before I started, because I didn't think you needed to see me churn that die through a die cutting machine 16 times. And what I like about using the dies for this technique is that it just gives you a little bit more chance to fiddle around with sort of the placement of where you want them, and you know how many you wanted in there, so you could make it as full or as sparse as you liked. And I've actually used, it is a bit subtle, but two different sized leaves here, so you can play around with that. And in a minute you're going to see that I also pull out, there's a couple of different shaped and sized leaves. There they are in that die set, so I've already gone and cut some of those ones out as well, and I just thought I might pop them in a couple of the gaps to make the wreath look a little bit fuller. And I think that would be an idea that you could take if you were trying this technique as well, is that you don't have to stick to the same die set. You could use bunches of different kind of leaves or different kinds of shapes, and you can see that they certainly don't even have to be Christmas themed at all. If you've got other flower dies or flower stamps, or sorry, leaf stamps or leaf dies, you could mix and match them and try different colors and put different shaped leaves in here. And as long as you basically, you know, the whole idea is very simple. As long as you're putting them in a circle shape, they become a wreath. And then you can make it, you know, Christmassy, or you could try different colors and make this like an autumn style card or a Thanksgiving card, or whatever theme that, you know, you thought a wreath might fit. And this time, of course, I'm going for this Christmas themed. So now I'm using the red drops to create like that sort of holly kind of look to this wreath. And that's my second card. So really quick and simple, but quite a fun idea, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.